booked in terms of they're wearing jail jumpsuits, but they're not processed in terms of them actually doing the paperwork and PFIing them.
So they are being charged though?
They did not say they were being charged. They won't give any information right now. They're still saying that they have to wait and see what happens. But right now, we're expecting them to be released sometime late tonight. But since they haven't started on any of them, but they are really busy in there. They're booking other folks left and right. So they're saying they're going to get to them and they're going to process them. And then they have to be told, by the Flint police what they want to do with them. Whether they want to hold them, because, they can't hold them between 48 to 72 hours. But we've been given assurances that they should be PFI sometime tonight. And that means release pending further investigation. So that does not mean that they will not face charges later, but they should get out tonight at least.
And are they being held together in a cell? Or
nope, they are all separated. I told them they had about 30 to 40 people out here supporting and standing ground, and they were all very, very glad to hear that. So,
we've got hundreds watching too.
Yeah, and I told them they were being tweeted and retweeted all around. So believe it or not, that brought smiles to their faces.
That guy's making a difference.
They were doing this,
That's awesome.
So they're not in the best of spirits, but they understand that they just got to get through this. I'm more so concerned about Leah, because she's just kind of having some panic attacks, but I just told her to hang in there, and we're working to get her out of there.
Good. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Thank you for your help.
Well,
but they all look good. They haven't been hurt or beat up or anything like that. So
how's Elijah doing? Did you tell him I was out here?
No, I told them I didn't tell anybody in particular, but I talked to all of them. So
they know it's us.
Yeah, I trust me.
Should have had him give his keys out here so I could get his car before they towed that damn
They
thing.
won't let you. And then Leah indicated they've got a dog, I guess, at Pursley Park in their vehicle.
We got people at the camp there that are out
She
there.
said nobody has keys, so she's concerned about her dog. So I don't know if anybody can check on that or not.
Yeah, we'll figure that out for sure.
Yeah.
Anybody hungry?
Nope. Abel and Tony were actually arrested.
All right. Well,
can you say the first command?
the only councilman just called to check on them is Eric. This is Eric. Trichelle's right here, Eric.
Yeah, legally they told me not to say the name.
Hey, Eric, what's going on?
Not for you, but I think just for us. I don't know. It was just for Shannon Jim on there. I don't know if that's exactly what Let me give you first names.
Yeah, just give me the names of people.
You guys know the water protectors. That's Aaron. He's an amazing person, constantly on live with you guys, explaining what's going on. We had Elijah, who is a new water protector, just arrived from Battle Creek, amazing guy. We had Tony Palladino and his wife Leah Palladino that were arrested, who have been constant voices here for the Flint people, constantly spoke up for them. We had Susan, and I'm not for sure on her last name, who's another person I see out constantly protesting, constantly speaking up for the people.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
I'm missing, Abel Delgado, who's actually running for fifth ward for city council, and like Bernie Sanders was arrested years ago. Here's Abel out here being arrested too, standing up for the people. So you guys want somebody?
Do you think getting arrested might help his campaign?
I hope it does. Maybe people will wake up and see the people that are actually standing up for them. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing for me. So hopefully it does. Awesome.
They haven't run on some Miranda rights. They haven't done a lot of things.
Aaron, sorry.
All right, you guys. Well, from what we get right now, they will be waiting until late tonight. Probably go live again once we get to Camp Promise. More what's going on. Actually, we'll stay here while she does her interview with Channel 12, and then we'll go from there.
Right on Longway and no, just keep going past Longway.
Say and spell your first name for me.
Attorney Trishelle Young, Trachelle. That's my name.
Okay. And Trishelle, what are you all out here doing right now? Just to explain to people that are just getting updated.
Well, we're out here because we're concerned about what happened at a town hall meeting this evening, where 6 people ended up getting arrested and being brought down. They're being held in the city lockup as we speak.
Okay, what's your part in this as an attorney?
Well, I'm an attorney that's involved in the Flint water crisis. I've been involved for a long time. A lot of the people that were arrested tonight are community activists. They are very well educated and they're very impassioned about what's going on and how things are being dealt with. And so I think the passion got a little high and a little heated this evening, but we're concerned about how that was handled and how they were dealt with and treated at the town hall meeting tonight.
Okay, and then for people that weren't there tonight, what did happen, just to wrap up of it, a gist of what the events were?
Well, essentially, they were asked to leave, and somehow they ended up getting arrested and brought down here to the city lockup.
Okay, and what happens next now that they are arrested? What's the next steps?
Well, lawfully, they can be held for 48 to 72 hours until they are charged or released. We're asking that the police release them pending further investigation. We want them released tonight. They have a lot of supporters and friends and family out here that's concerned about their well-being, that's concerned that their rights may have been violated, and we're here to make sure that they come out tonight.
Okay, and then anything about bail, bond, stuff like that?
No, there's no indication about any bail or bond. They would have to see a court before that would be set, and we don't think it's going to get to that point tonight.
Okay, and then what time do you think they are expected to leave?
I have no idea what time. It could be, an hour from now. It could be 5 hours from now. They have not been processed yet, and before they can be released, they have to be processed.
Do you have any statement on the fact that they were actually arrested during a town hall meeting at a church?
Well, we're concerned that they were arrested during a town hall meeting. I mean, this was a meeting where they should have been allowed to speak freely and to express their concerns and with what's going on and how things are being handled. And really how things have been handled right now, this is another concern that we're having on how this was handled tonight. And so the people should be worried about what's going on with the city and how it's being managed and how people are being treated, when this should have been an opportunity where they can feel free to come forward and express themselves.
And have you gone in and talked to them? And
I have spoken. I've spoken with all 5 of them. They are obviously not in the best of spirits, but they felt good to know that they have their families and friends out here supporting and waiting for them. And this is not over. I think that more importantly, this has kind of empowered them and emboldened them to stand stronger, to say that this fight must go on.
And is it, kind of looking at it legally, having a town hall meeting at a church? I know there's some people that are questioning why they would have it there. There may have been other options, potentially City Hall. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I do think the location contributed to the concerns, as well as, there were issues about whether men could wear a hat. That contributed to, those are unnecessary issues that really only detracted from the primary issue of having safe plumbing and water that's clean and healthy for the community. And so when you're dealing with side issues that detract in such a fashion that even contributed to somebody getting arrested at a town hall meeting, that's just unacceptable.
Do you have any recommendations for further town hall meetings that they have?
Well, my first recommendation is that they have better answers for the questions that the community has, and better planning on how they're going to implement and deal with the problems that we're dealing with on a daily basis. But secondly, I would suggest that it not be held at a religious center, because this was not a religious event. And a lot of people, they don't have the same values as Christians do. And if they don't, they should not be forced to respect and abide by those set of values. It should be in a neutral place that is not affiliated with a religious organization.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very much.
Awesome, yeah. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Todo